Welcome back to my Minecraft Bedrock Let's Play series. Today I've got some big plans. I want to go back out into the world and explore. I got to build some machines, a paper machine, a cow machine, kelp machine, all kinds of machines I got to do. And I want to fix up this farm that we built last time. I couldn't think of how to protect this crop exactly for that reason while I was building the farm. But I did some thinking. It took me like 4 days to figure it out. This should be a greenhouse. Should be a greenhouse. It might not have as many carrots in it because it's a greenhouse, but it's going to be a greenhouse. And it's a perfect idea. So that's that plan. Also, I want to get an enchanting setup done. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get the actual enchanting setup done, but I do want to put a building in place to house that enchanting setup. And I'm thinking this spot right here is perfect for that. So that's what I'm going to do there. But first, something's been bothering me. All right, so I'm back here. Why am I back here, you ask? Glad you asked. Because what I didn't realize is that these trail ruins have trail ruins beneath them. Below, like in the ground, you got to dig through some stuff to get to them. Now, my understanding is that they were originally designed to be connected, like there's like a logical connection between whatever's sticking out of the ground and whatever's below the ground, but for some reason that's just not the case. I think it's getting fixed in the next update, but for now we have this problem where there's just this little bit sticking out, and then look how far down I had to go. Once you get down there, once you get down there, there's like this huge thing under here. See, there's even some more suspicious gravel. So my plan is to take out as much of this as I can and grab as much of these suspicious gravel pieces as I can find until my inventory's full, which won't take that long because I've only got like 12 slots. But I mean, I'm going to use up these pickaxes. So that's the idea. Let's see what we get. Here's the first one. Let's do this first one. We're going to get some good stuff this time, not just some blue dye. Looks like we're getting something good here. Oh yeah, a smithing template. Got. I went through 2.5 pickaxes and 2 shovels. I've only been down there about 15 minutes. And this is what I've got so far. A lot of blocks. There's a lot of cool blocks to get. A lot of bricks. Well, not as many bricks as I thought I was getting, but a lot of mud bricks. Mud bricks are good to have. And of course, pottery sherds and armor trims. Back in the village, the first thing I want to do here is take care of this greenhouse. So, I'm going to lay it out and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So just a quick note, I just harvested all those carrots, and there was 4.5 stacks of carrots in that field. So I don't think it's going to be the end of the world if I make the field a little bit smaller. The greenhouse is built. It's even decorated a little bit more than everything else. But like everything else, more decorations can come later. So basically, what I've done is I've reduced my farm size by like 1,000%. Now there's only 16 carrot plants, which, with a 2 to 5 carrots per. Whoa. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by that raiding party, yeah, 2 to 5 carrots per harvest. That makes about a stack, give or take, every time this is fully grown. That's not bad. The only downside is I didn't have a good place to put water for how I set this up. So I might. I just thought of something. If we take out this guy, take out this guy, but if I take a slab, I hydrate it, then I put my stair back, you won't even notice there's water there. Now we have hydrated farmland. All right. Well, that's a good fix, I think. So I'm going to leave it like that. Now, I believe it is time to go exploring a little bit. I think I want to head out to see what's at the top of that ice mountain that's not very visible from here. There's an ice mountain over there, this way. It goes up very high. I think I'd like to see if I can find some goat horns. Maybe some goats. Maybe I can bring back some goats. It's adventure time. So let's go see what we can find at the top of that ice mountain. So we made it to the base of the mountain range. First thing I'm going to do is put on my snow boots because the higher you go, the more likely you're going to fall into snow and have a bad day. So, let's start the climb. We've made it to the top of the lower peak. Gonna have a quick snack because a creeper almost blew me up. Wasn't very cool of the creeper, but they're creepers, is what do you expect? So one thing I did note as I was mining for coal and realizing that I'm doing it wrong because it's not pre 1.20 anymore, is that coal generates mostly in very high abundance at like Y level 96, and iron, although I have iron, generates in a goat. Hey, goat. Okay, hold on, goat. Don't mess with me yet, goat. We gotta put a block down before you mess with me. You gonna mess with me? Let's go. Let's do it. No? You don't want to mess? As I was saying, iron, which although I do have some, generates at higher altitudes even than that. So, part of this expedition will be to find some more iron. This mountain looks like it's made completely out of ice. A pillager tower! That's fantastic news, sort of. Maybe I can sneak in there and steal what's in their chest. But that's really good to know, because put a farm in there. That's a really nice spot for it, actually. That generated really nicely, just nestled into the mountains like that. Hey, goat, where are you, goat? I know you want to ram at me with your horn, so let's do this. Where are you? Come here. Come here. No? We're just ignoring me? Hello? Hello? That's not what I was trying to do at all. Anybody else hear that? I hear that. What's in here? That would be so perfect if there was a spawner right here. It's a little far from my base, but definitely a cave down here. Alright, let's put the armor back on, because it's gonna get hairy. No doubt. Hey, some iron. Fantastic. And coal. This is why I need that enchanting setup, so I can get some fortune, and I can make better, more efficient use of all these deposits that I find. We have a spawner. Am I gonna die trying to get to it? Almost certainly. Good thing my bed is just on the surface, right? Hey, 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 hey. He's like right at the surface. You can see. Oh, that's awesome. It's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Aside from this horde that's hiding in the cave, that is absolutely awesome. We're at Y level 134. Oh, no, no, you stop ruining my day. Go away. The world, which means we can just drop these zombies quite a ways down if we just want to get their loot. More importantly, hello, creeper. Blow a hole in the side of the mountain. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Aww. Oh, yeah, torches melt ice. Oops. Did you all just get trapped down here? Aw! Wow. You just ambushed me. What does the chest have in store for us? Iron? Yeah, okay. Do we have, string? This doesn't work on Bedrock, eh? The clicking, okay. Knockback? Eh. A name tag and some bones. Not bad. Not bad. You know what? I'm going to take the chest, because it doesn't need a chest. Well, that was an awesome, unexpected find. Stoked about that, because now we have an XP farm. And zombies sometimes have loot that's worth getting. Alright, so the goats were not terribly cooperative, but we did find that zombie spawner, and just so we can see now how close it is to the surface, the torchlight from the hole. Look at that. Look at that. It's right there. It's like right there. There's for sure we could do something good with that. There's the pillager outpost right there. I'm used to doing this with an elytra, so you just fly onto the roof and punch a hole, take what they have in their chest. Maybe. Oh, that's good. That was slick. That was slick. I'm so proud of myself for that. Maybe it can be done without too much trouble. Oh, there's a lot of dudes around. Okay. There's the captain. Oh, I see you, buddy. That upset them? And get on the roof without being shot off. We should be alright. Who's charging their weapons? It's you. Alright, so we know the stairs are like here. That's the stairs. What we gotta do is we gotta somehow get down there, block that staircase so nobody can back them up. Then we gotta fight. Ah, suckers. What do we get? Feel. What does that do? I don't know. Fire protection and smite, not bad. Crossbow? We don't have a crossbow. The way I've done this, they can't get back up here. Is super convenient. I feel like the spawn area of this seed really is a cold climate sort of thing, so I don't think there's a lot of desert, hot desert. Whoa, whoa. I think it'd be cool to plant a flag on top of this. Highest point that we have. We're almost there. Come on, you just gotta make it a little bit further. It's a zombie village. This is very interesting. I have a theory that I want to test. Having a zombie village is very convenient. Does this have 6 unknown maps in it? Yeah, I don't have the inventory space for that right now, but 6 unknown maps in one shot? This is a really big zombie village. In order to test my theory, and I'll tell you all about it when I am able to test it, I have to go to the Nether, where the portal is. There's an abundance of Endermen. That's good because I need Ender Pearls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head home, drop off my goat friend, and all the stuff I got from this journey, and make a few preparations for some of the farms I wanted to build. Alright, so the first farm of the episode is about the most basic farm you can get. It's a cow farm and a wheat farm, all in one. But it's not automatic. Oh no, it's not. It is manual. There's a sheep in there. I don't know how we got there. But the wheat is growing incredibly slowly, and the cows are breeding incredibly slowly. So instead of standing around here and doing what I'm supposed to do, which is breed up a few thousand cows and get all their leather, I'm going to go make the other farms that I wanted to make and let them run while I stand around here for hours breeding up a few thousand cows. Where am I, you ask? What is this glorious hole that I've dug out? I'm actually in the basement of my house. This is right under the living room. And I figure it's as good a place as any to build a couple farms. So on one side, I'm going to put some kelp, and on the other side, I'm going to put some sugarcane, and still on the other side, I'm going to put some bamboo, which I don't have yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But sugarcane and kelp, that's what's going to happen. And they're all effectively the same farm. It's a piston and an observer, and when stuff grows to the right height, it triggers the observer to tell the pistons to punch. And then it collects somewhere. And that's how it works. It can't be simpler. So I'm going to put that together, well, at least one of them, and come back and show you how it actually does its thing. Farms are done, and they work. We're getting sugarcane, getting some kelp. These farms are not the most efficient farms in the world. It's just how it is. They're really just meant to get a head start in the game, so I can build bigger farms later on. What I'm finding is I'm running out of fuel very quickly, and I need to make a lot of furnaces to do a lot of smelting of a lot of things all at the same time. So this kelp farm is going to do a great job towards getting me that goal. And they work, they're very simple. They're very similar in how they work. This one has its collection underneath. This one has its collection on top, just for how the crops are a little bit different. But basically, there's an observer that sees when that last piece grows. So that last piece grows up to 3 tall. The observer hits it, and it triggers the pistons. This just locks out the observer from making the pistons go nuts. When it grows, it triggers, and then when it breaks, it triggers. And you don't want to have the pistons pump twice if you can help it. And it's even worse if the observer is at the piston level, because then it'll just keep firing off the piston. Get up here, we can see how it all kind of works. Kelp will float to the top, and it'll float off in that direction until it gets to the minecart. The minecart sends it down through a chain of hoppers into a chest. Sugarcane is very similar in that it breaks, it falls down, and there's a minecart running underneath that then sends it to a chest. Next up, I think I'm going to start building that enchanting setup. You know what's the best? When you're almost done setting up your enchanting room, and you've just about got everything sorted, you've got your 30 levels for your first real good enchantment, and a creeper blows you up. So good. Anyways, I'm going to go get some leather and then I'm going to show you what this enchanting room looks like. Here is the enchanting room. I'm not the biggest fan of the roof, and I think it's because of the cobbled deep slate on the top. I'm going to try to change that out for something brighter, lighter in color. Um, but for now, it's just going to stay like that until I figure out what exactly to do. The exterior is, of course, undecorated. I'm thinking of changing out the cobblestone here for diorite, and then the rest of the building, maybe I'll put something else. Or maybe I'll just leave cobblestone on the rest of the building, but this is going to be diorite the whole way down. When you come inside, it's just an entryway with no decorations, of course. And then the enchanting room. A grindstone to take off your enchantments, an enchanting table to do your enchantments, and not enough bookshelves to actually get level 30 enchants. But my farms are going, so that shouldn't take too long to get sorted. For now, though, I think that's all I have time for this episode. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.